Welcome back to CH Morning Live, the special edition live in Niagara Falls. We're on Rob McConnell's home turf. Thanks for having us here at the beautiful Sheridan Falls View. Rob is our paranormal expert, although there's something not normal about our knees touching right now. It's a different Back off!
All right, I will. Sorry about that. How's your heart these days, Rob?
We're talking about that. I just drove by this spot last night. Drummond Hill Cemetery. I did not know that Laura Secord is there.
She's there, as well as that has to have been the
worst spot for a franchise.
Well, yeah, not only that, especially in this hot weather, you're going to get melted ice cream and chocolates all over the place.
Yeah. But a lot of paranormal activity there, or purported paranormal activity.
That's the key factor, and yesterday I had the pleasure of meeting Dr. Joe Nichols, who is with CSICOP, the Committee of Scientific Investigation for Claims of the Paranormal.
Right.
And since 1995, Joe and I have worked on a number of cases. The Drummond Hill Cemetery, a lot of discrepancies with a lot of different reports. Some ghost experts claim that 1,600 people died there, or actually, according to Kevin Windsor, who was the soldier in that shot that we saw, only 400 people died there. Mm-hmm. The rest were casualties of the war. Another discrepancy is that a lot of the people who see the apparition of the 3 to 5 soldiers in that cemetery, the old soldiers, and we know this is a historical inconsistency because the average age of a soldier at that time was 16 years old. Yeah. Drummer boys, 10 years old.
Really?
So,
but despite these discrepancies, is this common in the world of paranormal where you get more sightings or activity in a specific location where there was huge loss of life or a lot of souls rested in one spot?
It seems that where the interest is drawn to, people will see. Dr. Nickel agrees that belief is the strongest power in the universe. If you want to believe you're going to see something, you will. When someone passes on to the other side, you always grieve their loss, and you can actually...
Wait a second, I'm feeling a huge debunk coming on here.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Never.
This is breaking stuff, actually.
Yeah,
actually, of yours that just gained some credence.
It gained a lot of credence thanks to the Center for Disease Control in Atlanta, as well as a report that was submitted to the U.S. House of Representatives on July 18th by Dr. Red. There's something called a sick building syndrome where there's a lot of mold and mildew. And when we did our investigation and our research into it, we found that a lot of the ghost hauntings and the sightings happened in old buildings that were damp, that had leaks. And, of course, leaks and dampness are the ideal conditions for growing mold. Mold submits spores into the air, and some of the spores are neurotoxins and can cause hallucinations. Wow. So if you take all this into perspective, this would explain the majority of sightings in older homes. Now, I'm not saying that 100% of all the apparitions and all the sightings that occur out there are due to mold, but the majority are. And once again, a person's belief, the neurotoxins that are in the air, do cause...
Yeah, and more online. The website is
www.xzone-radio.com.
Nice timing, Rob.
Thank you very much.
Got the ghost of Marilyn Monroe coming up on the show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is she still haunting the place?
Well, she is. She haunted Niagara Falls last night, and we're actually recreating a scene and retracing her steps with the movie Niagara from 1953, which featured Hollywood's most legendary actress and Hollywood's worst actor as well. I'm going to be revisiting his role, but here's the real thing. Casey Adams in a scene from Niagara just before a break. Oh, we're going to go, okay, we'll go to weather, then we'll see Casey Adams. Nicholas Jones does a fine job of delivering the weather, and we'll have traffic too, and then we'll see Casey Adams in that great scene from Niagara.
That's good.